Alright folks, this is Xearrik and this is a review of Cyberpunk Edgerunners episode 4. And right off the bat, I could tell that we were in for a bit of a slower episode by the intro. This show, the writers or the director, whoever's in charge of the pacing of this show really does not want to slow down for a second. I guess they think that their audience is just like, if it slows down for a second, they're going to lose people. Which maybe they are in this day and age, these people with their TikToks and all this other crap for like 7-second videos. Right off the bat, they start out with like an intro showing with the flashback. They're like, okay, there will be action. Look, look what's this is one of the first episodes that did this. It's like there's gonna be action. Look. So there's action. Trust us. And then it goes into the intro. I like this was basically a training montage. The whole episode was basically a training montage with a bit of love is in the air at the same time. But I gotta say, it was kind of weird that they is that girl a kid? Like, I'll show a picture. I don't know her name. I'm bad with names. All right. Is she a kid? Like, what are they doing with this character? I don't know. Anyways, it's kind of weird, but I think the reason they focused on her so much of this episode was because she was going to be the new quirky comic relief character after the very surprising kill off of what I thought would be a main character. But no, I guess he was just set up just to be killed off. Interesting. Okay. It was kind of funny that girl, she's such a ridiculously good aim with her gun. She's like shooting the dude's hands. She's teaching the kid how to shoot, the other kid how to shoot and all that stuff. And then suddenly when she needs to shoot, she just can't hit anything. At no point, she is just shot after shot after shot after shot and hitting nothing. And hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use the same music I did from episode 2. Yeah, episode 2, because it looks like him and Lucy are finally hooking up. I figured that would happen, but I wasn't sure it would happen. Sometimes these shows like to try to string that thing out for the entire length of the show. I believe that is because of one show that tanked after they got together back in the day. I can't even remember, Moonlighting or something like that. Like there was this relationship between them, and they liked each other, but they never really got together. And then they finally did get together after a really long time, and then the show tanked. And so now most shows are kind of scared to try to get people together who have that kind of thing. They'll just string it all along for seasons after season after season after season, because it's such a successful tactic. But I'm glad they didn't do that here. They moved on with the relationship. But we'll see where that goes, because they were willing to kill off one of the main characters. So maybe they're willing to kill Lucy off. We'll see. And they did show his mother's ashes quite a bit this episode. So what I'm thinking here, they showed the ashes obviously because they were trying to show how he was struggling to take the shot. But also, he promises to get Lucy to the moon. Depending on how dark this show gets, he might take her to the moon. But he might take her ashes to the moon. Yeah, if they were willing to kill off a main character like that, they might end the show by killing off Lucy and him taking her ashes to the moon. We'll see. We'll see. I like the symbolism, you know, when he's finally making out with her and there's a rocket in the background going to the moon, and you know, it means it's like he's gonna take her to the moon, plus there's a rocket blasting off, and yeah, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. I like how as soon as they kiss, that cloudiness, also there's symbolism there too, right? It's cloudy, it's murky, you're not quite sure what's going on, and then boom, as soon as they're together, like there's just no clouds. Where'd all the clouds go? And the moon's big as hell. Like what? What's going on? Like was she hacking his head or something like that? Because then the next scene it showed them on the moon. Was that what happened? Did that happen on the moon? Did they kiss while on the moon, or was that more symbolism? Was that because he went to the moon with her? I don't really know what's going on there. Also, I find it interesting his first choice in cyberware is a new set of lungs. That's kind of interesting. It's a good choice. It's a really good choice if you plan on being mostly biological. Yeah, I don't know. because you need to supply your biological bits with oxygen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on there. But at the same time, if he does plan on being mostly biological, having a good set of lungs, like beyond human level set of lungs, is amazing. And you're never going to be struggling to catch air. You're never going to be struggling to breathe. You're always going to be fully oxygenated to the absolute highest needed levels. In fact, he could probably just make himself high at will too. Now that he has like a cyber lungs. What I mean by getting high is he can calm himself down instantly by just over oxygenating himself. Because I imagine he has full control over those things. He can tell them to do what he wants, most likely. So that's kind of interesting. There's a lot of implications there, and I wonder if they're going to go into any of it. I'm planning on not waiting too long between episode 4 and 5, because I like watching the show and I want to watch the show, but I didn't want to watch the episode until I was willing to do a review for it, and I wasn't willing to do a review yet, so that's why it took so long for episode 4. This is kind of a weird way to watch a show, because I want to watch the next episode right now, but I don't want to make a review for the next episode right now, so I can't do it. This is a weird viewing experience from the reviewer's perspective, just to let you guys know. But yeah, I think that's about it. The episode not much really happened. It was mostly just a training montage episode. I think Rocky 4 did it better. But they did a fairly good job. So, anyways, that's it for today, folks. And nobody's safe, huh? If they're willing to kill a main character, no one's safe. Or is it just a trick and he's the only one who's ever gonna die? They gotta kill a second main character to make me really believe that they're willing to keep killing main characters. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what your opinion of the episode was. Anyways, if I stay around too much longer, I'm gonna keep saying anyways. So, anyways, this is Xearrik, and I'm out.